If you're a fan of extravagant, luxurious and well-engineered cars that are a little bit quirky, this video is tailor-made for you. Today, we're talking about those secret supercars you never knew existed. We're kicking things off with the Arash AF10. This is actually made by a UK-based company called Arash. No surprises there. Well, this is a pretty cool thing. It's a 6.2 litre V8 engine with 4 electric motors, making this a hybrid hypercar, putting it up there with horsepower that could rival a Bugatti Chiron. And in fact, well, it beats the Bugatti Chiron. This car has 2,080 horsepower, making this pretty quick in a straight line, pretty quick off the lights, and well, quicker than basically everything on the road. From the UK, we head straight over the pond to the United States, and that brings us to the Falcon F7. This is hypercar rival with a naturally aspirated V8. It's got the styles and looks of a Ferrari and a McLaren, but it's an American Eagle, man. Under the cover, we have that naturally aspirated V8, but on top of that, it's supercharged, putting out 1,200 horsepower. And well, to go with that, we have a sleek, awesome, aerodynamic design wrapped in carbon fiber. Now, isn't that a win-win? Now next, we go to Denmark. So Denmark might not be the first place you think of when it comes to supercars, but I'm pretty sure you'll have heard of this brand before, and it's become very famous and synonymous with YouTube. We have Shmi 150 and the collaboration and partnership that led to his car, Zenvo. Now this is the Zenvo TS1 GT. This car is incredible. It's a Scandinavian marvel of engineering. It's got 1,163 horsepower and a twin supercharged V8, pushing out that beautiful sound and also some pretty outrageous design. Now next on the list looks like something that should be in GTA 6. Well, that's the Apollo IE. It's incredible. I've seen a few of these going around online, and yes, they are customer delivered cars. Their design is just out of this world. They look like they defy physics, and frankly, they look like a UFO. I've only ever seen one driving around in Singapore and actually Japan, but this car is outrageous. The IE in Apollo IE actually stands for intense emotion, and well, that fits the delivery. The IE is powered by one of the best engines in the world. You have a 6.3 litre naturally aspirated V12, so you know this thing screams. But with a car and a design like this, it's not just about the speed, it's definitely about the experience. I'm feeling like you're in GTA. What I love about this list is we're jumping all across the world, but also all across the decades. The next car is the Panoz Esperante GTR1. Now I have to check that I'm saying that right, and I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, but what a cool car. This car was built in the 1990s and first and foremost was made for racing, but Panoz decided that this car should be street legal. And well, they made a few of them and they live on to this day. Apparently they have a 600 horsepower Ford derived engine, and well, I'd love to see one of these on the road. The next one on this list just doesn't make any sense. It defies physics and well, defies my brain, frankly. And this is the Devil 16. This car, quite literally, must sound like the devil sending it past you. This car actually claims to make an otherworldly 5,000 horsepower, and it does that through a 12 litre quad turbocharged engine. This thing is insane, and apparently it can hit 300 mile an hour. So it probably makes this the fastest on this list. The next car takes us over to Japan, and well, I'm sorry to say, but it's an EV, but it does it in a cool way. This is the A-Spark Owl. This car supposedly can go from 0 to 60 in 1.69 seconds, making it the fastest accelerating car in the world. It does this with electric motors pushing out 1,965 horsepower. That's big numbers. That's some big numbers. Next is a modern revival of a classic Italian brand, and this is the ATS GT. This features a twin turbocharged 3.8 litre, a V8 engine pushing out 730 horsepower. But it's not just the design or the engine that makes this special. This car is handcrafted, meaning every detail is customized to its customer, making this a really special piece of machinery. Now, I think you guys are going to know which this brand is. I mean, they're invested in by Porsche and Bugatti, and they are really pushing the world forward. So we're coming in with another EV, and I believe this company's from Croatia. Croatia's Rimac Nevera is an electric supercar that has broken virtually all records. And well, their concept car nearly broke Richard Hammond, which was a major issue for their brand. And of course, Richard Hammond. With 1,914 horsepower, the top speed of 258 mile an hour, it is probably the ultimate proof that EVs will dominate this sector. But you could question, does it still have the passion? Well, I think a lot of people would say this does. It's not just smart, it's fast, it's fun, it's engaging, and well, it's the way the future's going. Supposedly, it has advanced AI systems that analyze your driving real time and help you perform better. So this car is pretty much aim hack for a driver. Well, maybe not aim hack because you don't want to hit anyone, but maybe the dead opposite? Finally, we have the Hispano Suiza Carmen, a car that brings Art Deco to the modern era. This car is function as well as form. This all-electric supercar has 1,019 horsepower and actually boasts 400 kilometers on a single charge, which actually makes it pretty economical. Maybe you could say this could be the Grand Tour of the future. It's inspired by Art Deco, a golden age of motoring, so they've tried to bring that back through cutting-edge technology, but with vintage looks. And well, it definitely stands out on this list. It's a blend of heritage and innovation. So that wraps up the 10 supercars that you might not have known that existed. So it's very much a tailor-made list, it's very much changing, and could be subject to your opinion. Obviously, Rimac Nevera being one of the more known names, but maybe not a name on the streets. So let me know, what did you think of the top 10 supercars? And would you buy any of them if you had the money? Further to that, let me know what spec you'd have them in. So that's everything. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll subscribe and like and follow me on the journey. It'd be great to see you in the future, and well, bye-bye.